another video. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on the Dave Bridger FM channel. This is another Roma wasn't built in a day video. It's episode 6, and we're getting towards the end of the season here. We're hitting the final third. We are recapping February, which are dominated by two massive fixtures for us. We've got the Italian Cup semi-final, 2 legs against Juve, and the Europa League first knockout round against home and away against Granada. We've also got some Serie A games in through there, and also tying it all up with a pretty little bow with the live playthrough of the Serie A game against Genoa. So let's just go through and see how February ended out. So as I say here, February started off with an absolutely massive game. It's another game versus Juve. We played them in January, where it was an eventful 4-3 victory. Then we had them in the Italian Cup semi-final. So we got the first leg, which is we'll show you the goals in this one. As we came into this one, we did make a couple of changes personnel-wise. Vinicius Junior was absolutely dog-tired and needed a rest, so Mayoral came in from his time in wilderness. He's coming for a quick blast. And Spinazzola, he was also tired, so Karsdorp came in on the right there. Ottavio's another one. Veretout regained his spot for that one. And it was started very well. It was Mayoral feeding Pellegrini, slotted that home on in the 12th minute. And then 5 minutes after that, Gagliardini with a lovely ball through the middle of the Juve defence, and Mkhitaryan firing it in from there. That stayed pretty much as it was until deep into the second half. Cuadrado riding a challenge and pulling it over, and Ronaldo from a yard out, not even he can miss them ones. That's how it finished, though. We took a 2-1 lead, 2 away goals. We took those goals and took it back to Rome for the second leg. This was one. It was a very even game. They had 12 shots. We had 8. They only had 3 on target. We had 6 on target. It was punctuated with a lot of fouls. They had 5 yellow cards. We had 3. We had 25 fouls. They had 17. It was a very patchy game, but although some of the stats there don't marry up to being a good game, we played well. Karsdorp had a 6.4. That was disappointing. Apart from that, really, no one stood out as being terrible, and we got the victory to take us the advantage into the second leg of the semi-final. Before that, though, we were at home to Verona. With this one, we shuffled the pack again. And after having the first leg of the semi-final off and rested, Ottavio and Vinicius Junior came back in. Spinazzola kept on the bench. Karsdorp kept his spot on the right wing back. And it was another league comfortable win. 23rd minute, short corner routine, knocked over, and Mancini knocking that in. And then on the 37th, Ottavio and Karsdorp playing a 1-2, feeding Mkhitaryan in, and he pounced on there. And then just past the hour mark, Vinicius Junior outstripping the Verona defence and slotting it home right-footed. He's been absolutely lethal for us this season. Considering he's not an attacking midfielder, he's not a central midfielder, we don't play strikers. We don't play wingers. He is being played as a shadow striker as part of a central 3, 2 shadow strikers and an advanced playmaker in the middle there. Karsdorp had a hand in every goal that we scored, and he was fantastic all over the pitch. We dominated. They had 5 attempts, 4 of them on target. We had 13 and 8 on target. We were a lot more ruthless than we had been recently when we struggled, and then we get a couple of drop points with the draws. After that, we were at home, and it was the second leg against Juve. We took a 2-1 win, 2-1 lead away from Turin in that first leg. In the second leg, we kept pretty much the defence was pretty much the same. The midfield, Gagliardini and Artavio, two January signings, but up top we had to refresh again. Mkhitaryan was again tired. Vinicius Junior, he was tired as well. The pair of them did drop to the bench. Fabio Vieira came in, so did Charles Perez, and yeah, it went well. I'll be honest with you, I fully expected Juve to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, the downstairs toilet, and any and all plumbing in between, and it didn't really happen. We coped with them really, really well. Our back five and goalkeeper were fantastic all game through. We were deep into the snow on the half hour. Charles Perez latching up onto the through ball and slotting it nicely past Chesney to give us that extra goal advantage. And then just after half time, Fabio Vieira knocking it in at the far post. Sorry, Fabio Vieira throwing it over, Gagliardini throwing it in, knocking it in there. And that was where it finished. It was another really good performance, as I say. The only one who didn't really perform particularly well was Pellegrini, and that was a 6.7. It wasn't terrible. But everywhere across the board was really, really good. We restricted Juventus. This is Juventus. We restricted them to 7 chances in a game. I'm happy with that. Only 4 of them on target. We had 9 and 5. We deserved it, and we're through. We've got a chance now of silverware. We're in the Italian Cup final, and yeah, it was pleasing. It was nice. It's good to have a chance of silverware each season, and being this a one and done season here in Roma, to have a chance of that was good. After that, we came back to the league and we were away to Spezia. There were just a couple of changes in this one. It was Calafiori on the left. He was absolutely dog tired. He's dropped off and Bruno Perez came in. Spinazzola has got himself injured, so he's unavailable. Else he would have jumped in there. And also Mancini was tired. And it was Spezia who took the lead. Some lovely one-touch football through the midfield, tore us apart, and Zola dropping it in. And then in the second half, he got thrown over, Karsdorp firing over, and Fabio Vieira for his, I believe that was his 10th goal of the season for a bit part player. And that's how it finished. It was a disappointing, it was another draw. They had a man sent off for 2 yellows, and with 15 minutes to go, we just couldn't finish it. They had one shot on target and scored from it. It's so, I'm gutted with this one. But again, this was one where Pellegrini had a 6, Perez a 6.3. When 2/3 of the strike force, are playing that badly, we're going to struggle. Vieira scored, great. Karsdorp had a great game on the right there, so that was pleasing. It just didn't click for us. It didn't click. But that was another disappointing year. More drop points. We have managed to keep ourselves top of the table though, so our leads have been whittled down, but we are still there. After that, it was the Europa League to come back, and we had Granada. We were away from home first off. There was just the one change of personnel here. Vinicius Junior came in up top in replacement for Perez. That poor performance last time, I had no excuse for. He was out. Apart from that, the first half was very, very tense. There was not too much action to speak home about. And it wasn't until 10 minutes into the second half that we actually managed to take the lead. Fabio Vieira feeding Pellegrini, and he fired that in there. A couple of changes in. Veretout came in for Gagliardini, who's not been playing well. Karsdorp, and then feeding Veretout with that great run from deep. And he fired it in there to make it comfortable. That's 2 away goals we've got taken to the second leg at home. The second half, as I said, we stepped through the gears here for it. we restricted Granada to only 3 shots. We had 13. We were a lot more dominant. We had a better possession, which, as I've said previously, I don't care about possession because we get impressed. If we've not got it, we're trying to win it. As soon as we win it, we don't hold about with it. We just go. I want to be, as soon as we've got the ball, I want to be attacking. If we're not attacking, we're defending and getting the ball back. There is no tiki-taka. There is no patient build-up. As soon as we've got it, I want to go. So possession-wise, I'm not bothered about. But we had a better possession this time anyway. With that kind of in the bag, we moved on and we were then back in the league, and it was Crotone. Crotone beat us first time round in the league. I wanted revenge against my boys. I fired them up, gave them all the motivation I could possibly give as we were going through in this. And after the great performance in the Granada game, this was a totally unchanged team. Just before half-time, Vinicius Junior, Fed Perez and Pellegrini running that deeper role, that advanced playmaker role, breaking deep from there and firing it in. And then just past the hour mark, from their goal kick, Smalling with the header, and then Fabio Vieira coming from onside. Pellegrini was offside, but Vieira coming from deeper, full onside, slot that in. And then in the 90th minute, Charles Perez firing it over there, and then Vieira gets his second. For a guy who's not had much game time, when he's come on there, it has happened and gone very, very well for him. Which then took us to the second leg of the Europa League knockout round. We were at home, so we took that 2-goal advantage from the first leg, brought it back home, and this one was a little bit more in the way of comfortable. The only change in personnel here, Bruno Perez, although he's done well the past couple of games. Calafiori from the youth team had promoted through. He's back and fully fit and raring to go. So he came in on the left wing back. And it was a reasonably good start. Pellegrini feeding Karsdorp in the 17th minute. A simple through ball back across goal. Vinicius Junior poking at home. 10 minutes later, Pellegrini, Vinicius Junior to Fabio Vieira. An absolute rocket, the keeper, even though he was in a good position. No chance there. When that was it, just before 10 minutes to go, a deep free kick, knocked back down, fell at Ibanez's feet, and it's in. And that takes us through to the second round of the Europa League. Again, very much, there was no stress, there was never really any doubt. It was a 5-0 aggregate win. Granada had the possession. I don't care. We got the result. And the XG sits this one out as well, 1.87 to their 0.46. We really did deserve everything we got in this game. Which then brings us bang up to date. So we are now, we look at this with the Serie A. We are top by 5 points. It's Juve in second spot. We are 5 points clear of those. Milan is another 2 points back from them, and Bologna is another 6 points back from those. I would have taken Champions League spots at the start of this season. We've still got Juve to play again, obviously. We've still got Milan to play again. They're two big games. Juve are dropping points that we wouldn't expect them to. They've lost to Torino, they've lost to Napoli. So hopefully we've got this 5 point advantage. We can keep plodding along in ours. All we can do is, it's in our hands. We win the games we can win, and we've got it. But a long way to go. A lot of football left to play yet. And what we've got now is the Genoa at home. Genoa are sitting 14th in the league. They are towards the bottom half. They're not in any danger of going down, but it is something that we need to be careful of. We need to make sure we get this job done. Don't expect us to be able to walk straight through it at all. As a result, we'll just knock this down a little bit to start this on a standard line, keeping the attack in, sure, but there's no one that's Pellegrini's performances have not been good. So Mkhitaryan needs his rest still. Pellegrini's not been good. His form is not good enough. He's not deserving of his place. So let's give that to Charles Perez. Give him a run in the game, in the team. Spinazzola is on his way back. He's returned to full training tomorrow. Not enough for this game. Karsdorp is absolutely shattered. So Bruno Perez is playing on the right. Calafiori is on the left. Brian Reynolds, broke his leg early part of the season. He's been out and back and out and back. He's not injured currently, but he's not got enough fitness to play at all. So it's Veretout and Octavio filling the two middle roles, and we'll see how we can get on. That form there is part of that fantastic form we've got coming in here. The last 5 played, won 4, drawn 1. Genoa, they've won 1, drawn 1, lost 3 of their last 5. Everything points to what should be a standard regulation Roma win, which is probably and normally where we come undone and end up losing 1-0. Just a steady opening here, first 5 minutes. Free kick. Now look, I think it looked like it was outside the box. The decision's been made and no penalty, just a free kick, which comes to nothing. Okay. Tavian and Vinicius Jr. not knocking about at full fitness. Fiore now on the left, Veretout taking over. Out to Bruno Perez. Straight at the keeper, really should have done a bit better there maybe. Again. All the way out to Kumbula. I think that was a shot. Knowing who he is, though, probably not. Perrin with a clearance. Bruno Perez picked that up, and can we go again? Perez working his way through the defence, feeding Vinicius Jr. Oof! What's the save? Not a corner out of it. And nothing. That's a better start. Nothing much to shout home about after the first 20 minutes. Okay. Disappointing. Oh, Vinicius Jr. though takes it off his toe. Pulls it over Fabio Vieira. Oh, good save from Perrin. Good save there. Vinicius Jr. with the hard work. Laid it on a plate for him. He probably should have done a bit better from that position. Yeah, on the ball. Offside. Oh, God. Started from deep up to Calafiore, Vinicius Junior, but he's been blocked on the area there for the shot. Good touch from Smalling then. Vinicius Junior feeding Vieira, gets a second bite. Oh, soft finish. We've got to start putting these away. We're going to start putting one of these away, else we will get punished. Half hour gone. Vieira's having a 7, everyone else not really playing well enough. Perez picking it up deep, feeding Vieira. Put it back. Another one straight to the keeper. Very good hitting it where the keeper is. Let's try hitting it where he's not. This has been, to say it's been one-way traffic is an understatement. They have yet to register a shot, let alone one on target. But we're just not taking our chances. Need a better second half. Cannot afford to keep dropping 2 points like these with the draws. There's been, yes, one's better than none, but if it's Juve breathing down your neck, 2 points dropped is a massive amount. Well done, one back in midfield there. Vinicius Junior now. That's Calafiore. Pulls over, Fabio Vieira straight at the keeper again. Oh, and then hits the post. Oh. Perez has not played well in the middle there. That has not paid off at all. So let's see if Pellegrini wants to play this week. Half hour to play. Deep free kick. Back out to Octavio. Back to Vieira again. Oh dear. God knows what happened there with that cross. And here come Genoa. Just through Eldor, and that was their first shot in the 64th minute. To Octavio, neither of those are playing well. Villar, Perez, release. I feel we pulled back off. His hit Vinicius Junior was on the shot. Yes! Oh no, he's offside. Oh. Thought we'd got the breakthrough then. 20 to play. Need to force the issue down. Push that line up higher. Can't afford these drop points. Just need to play. Absolutely one-way traffic. we just every shot, or every other shot, 10 shots, 5 on target, every other shot has just been straight at Matthias Perrin. And into 5 minutes to play. Not going to get the result we want here, which is going to potentially put us just 3 points clear. Calafiori now. This is going to be our last chance saloon, really. This is Junior Gagliardini. Oh no. Berami taking it off him. Back. Can we go again? They come out a little bit. Can we come at them this time? Calafiori stroke goes past one man. Byline, corner ball. Okay. Here comes the counter. That's him gone. That's him off. Oh, idiot. Utter numbskull. Who have we got on the bench? I can play there. No one really, so let's just keep it as it is. Utter idiot. Going nowhere. Brain dead footballers. Into the last minute. Villard takes it off his toe. Throws it up to no one. Cannot believe we've drawn this one. Absolutely terrible performance. Absolutely terrible. They had one shot all game. Everything we hit went straight at their keeper. No, they weren't unlucky. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, I know I've said before about respecting the point, but that's not 1 point gain. That is 2 points lost. Juve are still to play, so as it stands, we are 6 points ahead. But I cannot, honestly, I cannot see them losing their next game. Bruno Perez, he knows the kind of formation we're struggling with here, the team we've got. Mancini is back after having a virus. That's not good. Let's see how the results went. Okay, and yeah, Juve won 3-1. No surprise there. So that is now, it is just the 3 points. Just the 3 points ahead. 5 points ahead of Milan. Yeah. So next video we will have playing through. We will be March. Just a short month. This one we've got the Europa League second round knockout. Massive game. This is into this time. So this is a Milan heavy episode. Next one we've got Inter, then AC, then Inter, and then we've got 2 Serie A games in Torino and Napoli. What we'll do then, we'll play Inter Milan, Inter Torino. We'll come back and we'll have the second league game against Napoli and see how we get on. This is one of those ones where I feel deflated, although we didn't lose. Oh well, 1 point gained. We're still top of the league. We're still 3 points clear. Destiny is still in our hands. We just got a little bit tougher now. The wriggle room is starting to die a little bit. As always, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that notification button so you see when my videos come up. There's two different video streams heading through at the moment. We've got this one, the Roma Wasn't Built in a Day, which is a playthrough of the Tony Jameson Discord channel challenge. The rules behind this challenge is simple. 1 season in charge of Roma, but all you can do is buy or loan players from clubs previously managed by Jose Mourinho, the current Roma manager. So you've got Liera, Benfica, Porto, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man U, Spurs, Inter. That's all you can buy or loan from. Problem is, Roma not got the most amount of money. And they're pretty much big players, big clubs, all of these. They don't want to sell the best players, so you're looking at players that are the second string and hoping they'll improve you. But yeah, hunt out Tony Jameson on Twitch at Tony Jameson FM or on Twitter at Tony Jameson. Give him a little nudge. I'm sure he'll send you the link for the Discord channel, and from there you'll find all the different sections you've got in there, including the challenges, and give them a go. They've been great. This is a great fun one. There's no pressure on it really. This is 1 season and done. We'll move on. We'll finish this story and we'll start the next story for the next challenge, whatever that may be. Yeah, so that's there. The other video I've got going through at the moment is my I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles Strikerless West Ham. We're just entering season 3 on there, and it's starting to go quite well. Touch wood, not doing too bad at all. Okay, I've been Dave, you've been you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.